Meier is going to start with an opening statement, and then we will take questions from the media. Please remember to use the raise hand function. Go ahead, Coach.
Well, I got to tell you that defensive effort was required. It's very necessary. I think we'll figure out maybe we're having a little bit of losing our legs on the offensive end because we're playing so hard on the defensive end, but that's how we're going to have to play. So a lot of short shots tonight, a lot of really slow releases, getting the legs underneath them. So, but we're playing our little tails off on the defensive end. So I think that's causing us to lose our legs a little bit. I don't think in any way, shape, or form we should shoot 25 3-pointers in a game ever again if we're only going to make 4 of them. And I felt like I was getting blown off a little bit by a couple players ignoring that advice. And but that's other than that, we've got some really nice size inside. The timing of our offense needs to be a lot better. But Florida Atlantic was definitely well prepared. They were daring us to shoot it from the outside, and we walked right into that dare and right into the trap. And need to be a lot more mature than that. But that defensive effort was absolutely incredible. The team was averaging 86 points per game, and our goal was to hold them to 30 under their average, and we held them to 40 under their average, and it was effort. And so I think even though we're not that exciting on offense, we're a very fun team to watch defensively, and our guards are just killing themselves out there. And then our posts are doing a great job of rebounding and walling up at the rim so that we're not giving up easy points. So fun team to coach. There's going to be a night, and it's all going to come together, and we're going to be a real dangerous team. But right now we're a team that's just fighting through a lot, but we're fighting, and I'll take that any day.
First question comes from Michelle Kaufman. Go ahead, Michelle.
Hey, Katie, congratulations, 4-0. I was going to ask you what you've learned from your team in these 4 games, and you've got now a few days and then heading off to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
What have you learned about your team, and what do you really have to work on between now and hitting the road to the Bahamas?
It's like we're playing really hard, but the basketball, making the right basketball play, or being just the basketball player, we call him a triple, somebody who can shoot the 3, can beat you off the bounce, and then can hit a pull up, a triple. And we have a couple triples on this team. We have more than a couple triples, but there's a hesitation in their opportunities. And I think I was really happy with Jalea and Lachey today, because I felt like they made way better decisions. So they're understanding their talent and understanding the opportunities. I thought Mikey and Kelsey were very disjointed. I mean, Kelsey started off the game hot and trusted the looks that we were going to get her, and then forced a couple, and then the basketball gods get mad at you, and now the stuff that you are comfortable with, it doesn't go in. And Mikey just seemed like she started the game very flat and a little bit didn't have the assertive tempo that I needed, so we took her out. And I thought we looked just as good in this game at times when Kelsey and Mikey were on the bench, and then they came back and sealed the game for us. But that's how we're going to be, and we'll fight through it. Our post players need to get more touches, but we turned the ball. Half of our turnovers were in an effort to get it inside, and that we just got to grow up and be more sophisticated as well.
Next question comes from Isabella Didio. Go ahead, Isabella.
Hi, Coach. Congrats on the win. You mentioned Lachey Dwyer. She had 9 points and 8 steals off the bench. What did you see from her tonight?
I saw this one coming. We've been talking quite a bit, me and Shay, and just getting her mind right, because she's a very, very coachable young lady and has not gotten frustrated, and just, she told me she was going to trust the process and really tried to learn. We did some film last night after practice, and she's just getting a much better idea of where her opportunities will be. Her timing, her attacks, her vision was very high level, very, very high level. If I was watching that game tonight, I think she's the story of the game. 8 steals is very hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
Next question comes from Wyatt Kopelman. Go ahead, Wyatt.
Yeah, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. 4-0 on the season. You guys get off to the Bahamas tournament now, facing some top teams from around the nation. What's the morale like going into that one? I know you guys are looking to really make some noise over there.
Yeah, I really thought we were going to have a little bit more. Our first quarter tonight and our third quarter tonight, I really think that's who we're going to be. I don't know that we're going to be scoring 85 against top level teams, but I think, averaging, getting in the 70s is very realistic when we get everything just cleaned up. But that, this performance, any of the performances that we've had so far on the offensive end, we will not be competitive in the Bahamas. We have got to take a little bit more of a just open our eyes a little bit wider and consider a 3-man game or a 2-man game instead of just considering kind of like the one obvious option on the offenses. And we'll get there.
Next question comes from Isabella Didio. Go ahead, Isabella.
Non-game related question. I know it's still early in the season and it's like right before Thanksgiving break, but if you could like give a message to UM students to encourage them to come to the games, like what would you tell them?
Well, I mean, I think that because we play so many players and because our style is so fun on the defensive end, I think they're missing out if they don't come. So I want them to come, and I hope they do come because they make all the difference in the world and the energy. But it also has to be a product that is really fun to watch. And there's moments in that game tonight where we were very entertaining. I mean, so much fun, so much effort, so much energy, diving on the floor, getting loose balls, taking charges, jumping off the bench. We're a really fun team. And so I hope the students will really adopt us and really pour their energy into us. Thank you.
Final question comes from Michelle Kaufman. Go ahead, Michelle.
Katie, can you talk about this trip coming up to the Bahamas? Just how much you can bond and, you know, away from the court, how does it help to do kind of one of these sort of trips? And, you know, Stanford is there. I mean, it's a big tournament. I think there's 19 teams between men and women, and you're going to be in some resort in the Bahamas. You know, what do you think? How will it help your team go into something like that?
Wow. You know what? We really need to rise to the challenge. I do. This team does not have any problem having fun together. I'm really enjoying this team. They are really, they got a lot of different personalities. I think the freshmen have brought a lot of fun to the, and they really enjoy it. So that'll be a nice trip. But I'm telling you, this is like an Elite Eight of women's basketball without question. And Final Four, you know, 2 or 3 of the teams there are picked to be in the Final Four, and they should be picked to be in the Final Four. So, and we're not one of those that is that highly regarded. So it's an opportunity for us, instead of playing and protecting and trying to make sure we won games that we were, you know, we will be underdogs, no question. And I want to see us fight like underdogs.
Thank you very much, Coach Meier. We will have freshman Lachey Dwyer in here shortly.
Thanks.